I said, what's this? They told me that this is a simple bacterial infection, that they call it cellulitis. That the disease is called cellulitis. So which doctor can tell us now? A doctor, young doctor, don't disturb people like Okuda, old men. Katuumbuleko, abakadde.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm Dr. Asman LUKWAGO. I'm a physician.
Dr. who?
LUKWAGO Asman.
LUKWAGO.
Yes.
Very good.
Cellulitis means inflammation of the tissue. But the common consequence of that infection of the bacteria is to cause that inflammation. That's why it is called cellulitis. So what the colleague had described was
is the cause.
Exactly, the bacteria, how it enters into the body, but the consequence on that part of the body that is affected is inflammation, intense inflammation, and that's what we call cellulitis.
And what is the cure? Because I treated LUKWAGO.
Yes.
I treated cornea.
Yes. So the cure, because many bacteria actually cause cellulitis. It's not only the other bacteria which is said, even other bacteria that are available. In fact, African traditionally know the sources of those bacteria, and they tend to place them strategically where someone can be injured and they enter his body. So they call it witchcraft, but actually when it is a biological process. So immediately you step on them, they can mix blood, get some rotting animals, and they mix them. So the other aspect of bewitching is not really underrated.
So they can be deliberately brought nearby.
Exactly, it's like a biological weapon. You prepare a concoction so that when someone steps on it, and these are bacteria which rapidly spread, they are kept into blood, and we call it culturing them. When you culture, you put bacteria into a medium so that they multiply rapidly. So someone stepping on them and is injured at the same time makes those bacteria access the body, and this results into a quick infection and inflammation, swelling, and then we call it cellulitis. But the toxins which are liberated, if the patient doesn't rush to the hospital fast, may paralyze other organs like the heart, the brain. Of course, when the patients are supported with the fluids, blood, they usually survive. But the antibiotics usually work on such a bacteria, Your Excellency.
But the bacteria can kill it if you do it on time.
The antibiotic?
The antibiotics?
Yeah, the antibiotics kill them.
Yeah.
And if combined with supportive treatment, even Clostridium, the patient will survive. You know, the human body depends on supporting. If the cells are dying, or if the blood is becoming diluted and your pressure is falling, then we give you more fluid. We can give you blood, as we also give you antibiotics to kill the new bacteria that come up. And patients usually survive.
So it is curable?
Yeah, it's curable. It is perfectly curable, and we have had such challenges when we treat patients. Others, especially like diabetics, when they come with their taro, you have to bargain and even sign and say, if he dies, I will take responsibility. Because the relatives will always refuse the antibiotics. So that is an attitude which has grown a long time. And I think through health education, some of them accept.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. LUKWAGO.
You are welcome, Your Excellency.
Now, so you can see, 1862, Louis Pasteur discovered that there were organisms that we cannot see with our eyes, which are around us. Some are good, like the ones that were causing fermentation, but some are bad. But here, where I was, chairman of the National Resistance Movement, this must have been like 2000 there, like 20 years ago. calling on my chairman, my village chairman, who is suffering from invasion by some microbes, and he doesn't know that there is a medical answer to that. And his leg was up, ready to, I don't know what he was planning to do. But, and then when I called my doctor, immediately the person is cured. So you can see that you, the education experts, now on the side of social science, you must do some work for people to stop believing in witchcraft, in superstition, and believing more in natural science.